Hello and welcome to Language Culture and Dr. Lou. And so I've got a couple more weird words of the day for you today. And some of the words are labeled as weird words or because they sound really funny, they're funny sounding. And others I label as weird words uh, because they're new to me. And it's interesting that we have a word in English for that thing. And so I have one of each of those for you today. And so the weird words of the day are bamboozled and biblioklept. So bamboozled because it's fun to say, even though it means something a little tragic. And then biblioklept because I think it's really interesting that we even have a word in English that means this thing. Well, a noun for this thing, which I will get to a little later. But before that, bamboo, bamboozled. That would be, of course, a funny sounding word, which means something a little tragic, but it's fun to say anyway. And of course, bamboozled comes from a verb to bamboozle, which is to trick someone into doing something that they don't want to, or to trick someone into doing something that's against their own best interests. And so being bamboozled is not a very good thing. And if you are bamboozling, if you do bamboozle, you're not a very good person. You're pretty much probably a con man. You know, like two of the guys you see in the pictures here. And so the guy with the credit card over there looks to me like he may have been bamboozled uh financially. Someone took advantage of him, made him, uh give them access to his checking account or credit card account or whatever, and then they stole his money. I don't know. My guess is the guy with the dollar sign sunglasses on would have done it, but the other guy looks pretty sketchy too. Anyway, but so bamboozle, another synonym verb would be, well, to con, to deceive, to manipulate. All of these things are involved in bamboozling. And so, of course, since it is a verb, we have several different inflections: bamboozle, bamboozles, bamboozling, and bamboozled, um, to name four at least. And so it's not a great thought being bamboozled, but it's a whole lot more fun to say than conned or deceived or tricked, right? Bamboozled, a lot funnier sounding. Now, what about the other weird word of the day, biblioklept? This is a noun describing, well, someone who I didn't know we had a description for. And it comes, of course, as you can see in the root, biblio means book or books, and klept is a Greek root for um, stealing, thiev- thievery, etc. So, what is a biblioklept? That's a person who steals books. So now they're not just your garden variety klepto, someone who steals things compulsively, all kinds of things. This particular person, they're just stealing books. And so that to me was funny. This word is new to me. I didn't know it. And it's amazing to me that we actually bothered making a word for this thing, for this type of person. I mean, we already had thief, which I guess a biblioclept would be a kind of thief, but they're only stealing books. And And that woman there, I can't tell if she's feeling guilty about it or I think more pleased with herself for getting away with all that stealing. I don't know. Anyway, but that to me is funny that we have a word biblioklept that specifically means one who steals books, someone who steals books. And so the biblioklept, it's a mouthful. It might take you a little practicing before it comes out without being a little tongue twister or anything, but it's about not your garden variety klepto, just someone who steals books. And there you go. And so bamboozled, really fun sounding, weird word of the day, and biblioklept, interesting meaning. And I wonder how we could use them both in a sentence. How about, oh, the biblioklept bamboozled the store employees into turning their backs while he stuffed all the books that he wanted to take in his bag. Maybe that would be a way to use both of them in the same sentence. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed both of the weird words of the day, and thank you so much for watching my video, and please do give this one a thumbs up, and thank you, as always, for watching my video until the very end. And so if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate it very much. And so I am already hard at work on my next weird word of the day video. So that will be coming tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, um, as soon as I can put it together. And so until then, I will see you around next time. Bye bye.